I love to score in the post. I think it's just when I grew up, that was what I first started learning, and what I was watching the most, like watching Kareem, watching Hakeem Olajuwon, all these great all-time players who could score in so many different ways in the post, and so anytime I can pull off a good move and score in the post, I love it. Yeah, I mean, I always tried to add things from anybody's game that I was able to watch or see, but like I said, Kareem, Hakeem, Dirk, so many different guys, Kevin Love, like a lot of guys that I watched growing up, and still, guys like Jokic and Vucevic, are guys that I watch heavily and try to, take whatever I can and put it into my game. I'd say Bill Russell. So I had a pregame meal. I'm starting to change out of it, but 2 pancakes with maple syrup and peanut butter on top of the pancakes before you put the maple syrup on. It's a good question. I bring myself. Well, I've started to get into pickleball, and I think that's kind of a good activity. I see myself doing a lot on the off days this year. Well, I think when I was in college, we used to come up and obviously play against the Gophers, but we came up in the off season from Iowa City, so only a 4-hour drive. And I always just kind of loved the big city feel, but with the Midwest type of people. And that was the thing I appreciated most about Iowa, and obviously here as well, is how incredible the people are themselves, how nice. It's fun to be around, and you kind of rubs off on you. And I feel like you become a better person when you move to the Midwest. I think Anthony Edwards, a guy who always has energy, always has juice. And constantly, 24/7, 365. Everything you see on the media, you see him everywhere. He is the exact same person in the locker room, on bad days, on good days. He always has that energy about him, and that's something that it's hard to do, especially with the stress that happens during the season. For a guy to always be enjoying the moment and where he's at is something to look up to in a way. I think we have a lot of guys like that. I'd say Mike Conley is, for a veteran, everyone. Favorite NBA city, so far I'd say Toronto. I think it's an underrated city, and it's really nice. Obviously New York and LA would be in my top 5 as well. I love New York, but those are a couple good ones.